Everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Charlotte Hornets. Now, here's Cunningham. No good with the triple. It's Ellis on the wing. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the Kings with possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Cunningham. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys. And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Markkanen. Misses off the left iron. Here's Thompson.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Levine. This one for three. Duren pulls it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after two shots. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's Levine. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Levine. Now here's Olajuwon. Here's the break. Here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Now here is Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Got that one up quick. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
For three, Levine.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Here's the three. Detroit with the rebound.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Pass to Duren. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Ivey, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And so Levine nails both of them. Detroit leading by 5. High post Stewart. Pass to Holland. Stewart a screen. A three from McCollum. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Outside Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Detroit. They lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Latrey. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Driving to the basket. Back to Sasser. Offensive rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Kings. They trail by 1. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Thompson. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Levine, that's good.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento making a switch here. The Kings trailing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Carter with the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Pistons trailing. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Pass to Carter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And the Pistons making a change here. Jones in the post. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And he gets the button. Kirilenko's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And the foul on Andrei Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Cunningham left side. Goes back up. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Out to the wing. Pass to Kirilenko. Duren a screen. Cunningham for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And it's Carter missing.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Cunningham for 3. Right wing. Cunningham on the wing. He's feeling it. And Jones pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And again, Cunningham missing. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
13-5. Substitution on the
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam outside. Here's Olajuwon. Can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Really left alone that time. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the paint, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Stewart. Back to Sasser. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Left side, Turner. Here's Thompson. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Back to Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Ellis outside. Pass to LaVine. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, That's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Olajuwon with the rebound. And the Kings pushing it up now. Tipped away. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. At the elbow, Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ellis left side. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. 1:56 left to play in the third. On the wing, Levine. 16 points for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Kings leading. Here's Siakam. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Siakam inside. Levine wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Now McCollum. There's a screen. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Ellis. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. And McCollum launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen by Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And Bol pulls it down. Jones in the post. The Kings have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's McCollum. Fader on the way. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance.
The Kings, 47.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Thompson, left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
He's off on the second. Sacramento leading by 5. Inside. Duren pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Turner looking around. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Off target from three-point range.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Carter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Detroit, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 5. It's Hawkins on the wing. Carter outside. Driving in. That one goes. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For 3, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
To the inside. Duren pulls it in.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Picked by Olajuwon. And Levine, here we go.
Boy, Zach LaVine. Sheesh, that was mean.
Turner with the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Got a piece of it. A floater. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. The rebound by Turner.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Detroit, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 5. Outside, Levine. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Olajuwon inside. Over Kirilenko. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here is Cunningham. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Levine for three. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Ivey. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
On the wing, Turner. To tie it up. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
Inside. Stolen by Kirilenko. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count it!
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivey with great confidence in the game to back it up.
To the middle. Here's Levine. Count it!
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Turner for three. Can't get the three to fall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 2 seconds.
Tries a three off the inbound. Buries the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the